G'day guys, I'm at Crispy Health and Fitness right here in New York City, and today I'm training shoulders and abs. I'm 2.5 weeks out of the AAU Natural Mr. Universe, defending my title again. Let's do this.
Hey guys, this is a Giantset shoulder and abs routine. I'm going to be performing one set of each of these exercises in circuit formation and performing at least 15 to 25 reps. I'm not really counting reps. Starting off with this rear fly cable exercise, accentuating the rear deltoids, working those muscles there. As you can see, there's a bit more of a close-up here, so you'll see those rear deltoids really contracting and separating. And this routine is basically designed for pre-comp. Moving straight on to a dumbbell side raise, which works the medial deltoids. Most of my moves today will be slow and controlled and accentuating the contraction at the top of the movement. So again, 15 to 20 to 25 reps, going non-stop from one exercise to another without rest. Now this is a great pre-comp workout. It also builds mass. The third exercise is a hammer strength standing single arm shoulder press, which works all three heads of the muscles. And as you can see, all three heads are firing there. Again, it's a moderate weight, and I'm just going for broke here. Switching arms, stabilizing the core, keeping the back nice and flat. This also hits your triceps, but the prime movers are all three heads of those shoulder muscles in view there. Make sure it's full range, so I contract, bring it all the way up, and a full stretch all the way down. And I'm going to be hitting some poses because my comp's like 2.5 weeks away. I'm posing between sets just to accentuate the cuts. Now here's a front view of that shoulder press exercise. I like to isolate each side. I feel like I get a bit more isolation work. I'm able to focus on one shoulder at a time. And if I do have an imbalance, this is a great exercise to maybe add extra weight or add extra sets on that weaker or smaller side, being the deltoid. So after I've completed a good 12 to 15 to possibly 20 reps of this exercise, I head straight on to the next exercise, which is one of my favorites for really defining the medial deltoids. Again, another medial deltoid exercise in addition to the dumbbell side raise, which I did. And these are the single cable side raises. As you can see, the cuts are starting to show. And what I'm aiming for here is that deep separation between the delts and the arms. So when you hit a back double bicep, you see that deep definition and deep cuts and separation between the deltoids, the biceps, and the triceps. I'm using a little bit of momentum here, keeping my core tight. And obviously I'm a full range guy. I bring it all the way down to the crotch and then slightly higher than shoulder height, just to innervate all those muscle fibers there. Anywhere from 12 to 15 to 20, but I'm really not counting this routine. I'm not counting reps. I'm just going on feel and pump, as the show is just over 2 weeks away. And there's a little bit more flexing. The most muscular is going to come in handy. And also some stretching there. So this is a nice little door stretch you can perform when you're training your shoulders. It's also good for when you're training chest. I'm going into another press now. So I'm combining 2 presses and 2 side raise exercises in this routine, doubling up. And this is a barbell standing military press. Again, very moderate to lightweight, and just repping it out for probably about 15, all the way down to the upper chest, and then locking it out fully. A little bit more posing. Just make sure you pose and flex. That's going to bring out the cuts. And here's a back view of that exercise, just showing how all those three heads are firing. As you can see, the traps are getting involved as well, as do the rhomboids a little bit, and of course your triceps. So make sure you perform one set of each of these exercises, and you're going to be repeating them 3 times over. Now, our final shoulder exercise is the alternating dumbbell front raise, which works the anterior deltoid, the front of the deltoid, which ties into the biceps and the chest, of course. And what I do here is you're going to do about 10 to 12 alternating front raises, and then just go for it, performing them together. So after about 10 to 12 on each side, I just blow it out and then do another 8 to 10 to 12 together. And that's just going to create more definition and more growth, and of course more separation. Try to keep your back straight, your core tight. As you can see, the abs are firing as well. And that's the end of the shoulder routine. Now from there we go straight into abs. One of my favorite exercises are the hanging leg raises, which work the lower abs. What I need more of for this show, I need to tighten up those lower abs, and I'm going to perform anywhere from 25 to 40 repetitions, or until I fail. Try to keep those knees bent and bring them all the way up to your chest, and fully extend the legs on the way down. Now breathe, make sure you breathe and actually flex your abs as you're bringing your knees up to your chest. Keep breathing, keep exhaling to accentuate the definition there. A little bit of posing, make sure they're in check. One of my favorite old school exercises are the seated trunk twists. As you can see, I'm working both sides here. I think I'm working my right obliques at the moment. So this works your obliques and your serratus. You could add load to this, so it really does strengthen your obliques and your serratus, hits your abs as well. And anywhere from 20 to 30 reps on each side. And you're going to be performing this 3 times. So one set of each of these ab exercises 3 times. Keep those abs nice and flat, your back straight, everything's tight, and make sure you breathe. Exhale to really contract those obliques as you twist out. And this is going to complement the abdominal wall, and when I hit an ab shot on stage, the obliques are really going to complement and complete that whole ab thigh shot package there. As you can see, a bit more flexing, isometric contraction always helps. Our third exercise is a Roman chair bent knee leg raise. So this is a different feel altogether. The hanging leg raise, I'm getting more of a stretch in my lats. I feel that the Roman chair, I'm able to control this movement a bit more and really hone in on and the lower abs as well as the upper abs. Again, not counting reps, just going until I fail. The back is nice and straight and supported, and this is a good one for those of you who are having lower back issues, who can't do hanging leg raises. This is a good alternative. And to finish off, guys, one of my old school basic favorites, the Fitball crunches. Make sure your lower back is firmly pressed up and supported against the ball here. We're going to stretch back, stretch that abdominal wall back till the ball hits your upper back, and then come up, not too high. You just want to come up until you achieve that full contraction in the abdominal wall. The obliques are firing, the serratus, hands behind the head. The legs are bent at right angles. Sometimes I stay on my heels, and that's it. That's the routine.
That was one hell of a shoulder and abs workout, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment, and stay tuned for more great workout videos. Woo!